championship weekend here at U.S. Bank Stadium. Prep Bowl 37. We will have 7 games to crown 7 champions for you here as we close out the 2018 prep football season here in the state of Minnesota.
They have Alex Foles. They have other couple very, very good players that know what it takes to be a champion.
Officially underway here. That is picked up by Noah Elton of the Lions. He'll be brought down just over the 30-yard line. 13,000 yards on offense. Here he takes the snap. There's the screen they go to very often. A block by Kai Bierke, and that is going to be Noah Elton, who's able to get out of bounds. No jitters here to start for Spring Grove. Foles has all the time in the pocket. He throws. It's complete. Incomplete now. That was intended for Kai Bierke, who caught the game-winning touchdown with 30 seconds left in a 1-point win in the state quarterfinals against Russell Tyler Roofton. The Wolverines to force a 3-and-out on the first drive for Spring Grove. That doesn't happen often at all. Here is Foles. He will toss that over the middle of the field, just into the hands of Ethan Matzke. It's easily a first down as they get closer to the red zone.
Hung in the air a little bit longer than I think Foles would have liked, and a near interception. Watch that great concentration by Matzke. That is not easy. When you are running across the middle, you know you're probably going to take a hit. They run it quite a bit.
Foles looked at it and takes it himself again. He's wrapped up, still trying to gain those extra yards, and he falls forward. That's exactly what he does when he gets the ball in his hands, constantly churning, looking for extra yardage. Ball is at the 7, 2nd down and 6. Foles, the snap, and he reaches into the end zone. It is a touchdown for Spring Grove. They get on the board first with that outstretched arm of Foles.
And again, contact at about the 4-yard line. He just keeps those legs, that strength propels him forward, reach out, extend this ball over. So difficult to defend. They go 4 wide receivers. They spread the defense out, and then watch this decision right up the middle. Excellent blocking up front.
And here he is trying to complete the extra point. And it is good. A 7-0 lead for the reigning champions.
And really, in any football, dominating the line of scrimmage, offense and defensive lines play such a big role.
There's Abraham Stace sneaking past multiple defenders. He finally runs over Alex Foles for a first down. A solid start to this first drive for Mountain Lake, down 7-0.
Well, we're going to talk a lot about Alex Foles, but Abraham Stace is one of the best quarterbacks in 9-man football as well. Great balance. He's over 1,000 yards on the season too, and you can see how powerful, strong, and a good athlete. And he's got a very good arm.
First down and 10 after that Stace run. He will hand off, and it comes out. It's a fumble, and it looks like it's going to be recovered by Spring Grove in very good territory.
Yeah, and you're going to see, guess who was in on the hit there? That was Alex Foles in on a great hit on Harder. And I'll tell you, Tim Kirk all week long, when I talked to him, he said, we got to win the turnover battle. We don't give up the football very often. Spring Grove likes to take shots after they get turnovers, so you got to be careful here.
Here's Foles over the middle of the field. Intercepted right back. Zach Spinks. That erases that turnover, I guess.
What a great catch by Spinks.
Immediately.
Well, watch that. I mean, that's a difficult catch. Going to your left, going down like that.
3rd down and 5 for the Wolverines. Stace, in his hands, takes off. Missed tackle. He is continuing to go on the sidelines. Over the middle of the field. He is wide open to the end zone. But it is a touchdown. Thought there might have been flags on the field. None there. Stace goes all the way to make it 7-6.
Well, what an athletic play by the quarterback on that one. I thought he was going to get tackled for a loss there, and watch him keep his feet going. He breaks this initial tackle right there, and then look at his speed. He gets to the outside. Great vision. See his head upfield looking, and just fights through it. That is a big-time answer and much needed for Mountain Lake.
That's exactly what we were talking about, Ryan, where missed tackles, there were 2 there, turn into a huge explosive play.
Response, and they certainly did on that.
That was a 57-yard drive, a 52-yard run for Stace, who's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they will fail on the 2-point conversion, keeping the score 7-6 in favor of Spring Grove. Here is Alex Foles, and you just see what a prolific career he has had. The 4th player in state history with 6,000 career rushing yards. A Mr. Football finalist, which is a huge accomplishment in 9-man football, and he did that. He did get to 6,000 yards on the first drive. The 9-man championship, the reigning champions on their 2nd drive of the game. Foles is flushed out of the pocket. He'll just run it himself, and a big tackle there from Harder will send Foles out of bounds.
Is that a collision? I could hear that all the way up here in the booth. He recognizes no one is there. Oh, that's like 2 Mack trucks getting at it there. That was a great play, and just the significance of it too, short of the first down.
It's a fake punt. Foles will take it himself. He's got the first down. This drive will continue for Spring Grove.
Well, and that's the problem when he's the kicker and the punter. He's always in a position to be dangerous and to make a play. And
back into the game on defense for the Wolverines. He sat out a couple of plays. Here is Tyler Kirsten, and he pushes over a tackler to gain extra yards. A powerful play by Kirsten.
Well, do you see the emotion too? How about the collisions on this drive? And Kirsten, watch him finish this. Just goes right through the defender. And again, the sound of that.
A fundamentally good tackle, and that was just a lot of strength from Kirsten. Here's another option for Kirsten, again having a fantastic drive. He's got lots of space on the sideline, sprinting to the end zone. That's touchdown number 2 for the reigning champions.
Well, exactly what I said. Someone else is going to have to step up. Tyler Kirsten does that. That option was ran beautifully. Watch him wait till the last second to pitch that ball. Occupies the defender. Great block, too, from Dakota Boyd, number 10. Getting the block on the contain there, and he is off to the races. Touchdown. That's his 7th rushing touchdown. Beautiful offense by Spring Grove.
You just see the determination on his face, seeing that open field in front of him and taking it all the way. The extra point is good.
And Tyler Kirsten, who we saw, had that great run on 3rd down.
Fantastic drive for him.
And here he just finishes it off. Great speed. And you can see Spring Grove, but you do not want to turn it over here to Spring Grove.
From the 34-yard line, here is Stace. He has space, but he's eventually flushed out of the pocket by Matsky, taking it himself. He'll be close to that marker. I think he might be short.
No, they're going to give it to him.
Oh, they are going to give it to him. A first down for Mountain Lake Area. A tough, hard-nosed run there for Stace.
You know, looking off the defenders. He's just a well-rounded quarterback.
Those little movements pay off. Here is play action over the middle of the field. It's Foles. He's intercepted for the 2nd time today. It is Abraham Stace who will run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, giving this offense for Mountain Lake Area amazing position to try and tie this game.
Well, and again, that's the 2nd time Foles down the middle of the field where that ball's kind of hung up into the air. And Stace just does a great job playing center field. Look at him close from the opposite side there.
For Mountain Lake Area. Stace rolls out, has time, throws to the end zone, tapped and incomplete.
And this is setting up a really big 4th down here for Mountain Lake.
Spring Grove trying a goal line stand. They go the opposite direction, a little trick play. Stace is going to be short. A turnover on downs here for the Spring Grove defense.
What a great play call, great execution. But how about Noah Elton? That was a fantastic effort. It looked like he was going to get blocked in.
Ball is spotted on the 14-yard line for Spring Grove, continuing this drive after a huge goal line stop. That's complete to Noah Elton. The tackle by Zachary Spinks. 2nd down and 9. Early in the 2nd quarter. Tyler Kirsten, another great run for him, will move the chains.
They came back, but they had to plug in a lot of spots, no question.
3rd and 15. There's the sack, but Foles still trying to hold on to it. Eventually comes out.
The whistle blew before that last hit.
That is how much confidence they have in Noah Elton. Here is Mace Herrig, who explodes for his first big play of today, and a first down.
Well, we just haven't said his name much as far as getting the ball and how much speed he has. Watch him fly into your screen here. He doesn't need much. Give him a seam, and he can get to that 2nd level. And if you don't wrap him up, he can score every time he touches the ball. See their sideline comparative to other 9-man schools, they just almost double the amount of football players.
Abraham Stace looking deep to the end zone, knocked away by Dakota Boyd. That was intended for number 7, Ethan Nickel, at the 33-yard line from Mountain Lake area. And the ball comes loose. It's going to be picked up by Spring Grove, recovered by Ethan Matsky.
And again, we talked turnovers all week. What's one thing that could derail Mountain Lake area? And Coach Kirk said, taking care of the football, we cannot turn it over.
They're going to be going for it. It is Foles. He's hammered hard, but he has it on 4th down.
Do you see how he finished his run? I mean, that was unreal. He knew right where that marker was.
2nd down and 10. After that incomplete pass, this one time he's going to toss it over, and it's another interception. That is Drake Harder, who picks up interception number 3 by Alex Foles in this first half. Before halftime, going deep is Stace, and that's complete. That is complete for a touchdown. Number 81, Sam Paulson.
Wow. I love it. He took the top off the defense. What a ball by Abraham Stace. And Sam Paulson, who we haven't said his name hardly at all today, gets to the outside and gets deep. What a throw. This was just a teardrop. Look at this ball.
Just dropping it into his outstretched hands. Noah Elton was right there next to him, and he's able to run into the end zone, making it 14-12.
You couldn't have thrown a better ball. That ball had a good 40, 45 yards in the air, and he didn't overthrow it. Had great height on it, too. And, you know, as a defender, especially towards the end of a half, you're constantly being told, do not let anyone behind you. And
after reviewing the play, the receiver stepped out of bounds. There is no touchdown.
Second down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line. Stace still has time here. Throwing near the sideline is caught by Herrick, who escapes a couple tackles. He's still going. Gets by Bergerud before he's finally taken down. A big play for Mountain Lake area, looking to tie this game.
he threw a bullet and a great catch and concentration by Herrick. And then great blocking down the field, too.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. In motion is Harder. Stace being patient, finds the seam up the middle. He rolls himself some extra yardage.
You bring Harder, who's that big kid, extra blocker up the middle. And look at this formation. You got 4 stacked receivers up at the top of our screen.
3rd and 15, and a tackle for loss. Dakota Boyd, I just gave him a shout out in there, coming up huge defensively on that play. In motion is Elton. Here is Foles on the far side of the field. Still skipping his way for extra yardage, and he tumbles for more and a first down.
A little bit different formation. They kept a running back next to Foles, and then they motioned another wide receiver. So he had 2 blockers in your picture, and great block down. You can see on the top of our screen there, excellent block, gets to the outside, and time of possession. So far, it's been all Spring Grove.
Foles with the screen pass. Here's Elton, room to go. He's taken out of bounds, but you see the mentality, how the whistle was already going and still trying to run. You did it, Ron. You were waiting for it. Here's 3rd and goal. A pitch out to Tyler Kirsten. That is the 3rd touchdown today for Spring Grove. They're going to extend this lead to 2 touchdowns.
Well, think about the switch, right? Mountain Lake driving, looking like they might tie the game up. Big plays on defense for Spring Grove. And how do they respond? To me, this was a championship caliber drive. They just workmanlike 5-6 yards down.
21-6 with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's a little bit high, and that's going nowhere. The tackle from number 12, Stace.
Mace Herrick, only a sophomore, so these guys are building a great football program, too.
1st and 10, looking deep, intercepted. Kai Bjerke is able to pick that one off to give the possession back to the reigning champions.
How good good has Kai Bierke been today? I mean, he's not statistically going to stand out, but that ball is pretty well thrown. You can't have better coverage than Kai Bierke just did right there. He's had some great support, which I thought he would need today.
Foles thought about that option and said he'll take off up the middle where he has a lot of space. He crosses midfield across the 30. He's still going, being pursued all the way into the end zone. A 92-yard run for Alex Foles to put his team up 3 touchdowns.
What a play. And they've set that up all game long, running that option. You've seen him pitch that most of the time. That time just a little fake. He gets that defender lean into the outside, and he cuts it north and south. Watch this right here. Just that little fake.
This is undoubtedly going to be our play of the game, assuming Mountain Lake Area doesn't come back. But Alex Foles, he got that seam and took off quickly.
Well, here's what's fascinating, right? People think, well, he's maybe not that fast. He's running ahead of Mace Herrig right there, and he finishes it. He's got great speed.
Today's play of the game brought to you by Minnesota Rusco since 1955. It was actually a 93-yard run. My math on the spot failed me there, as that extra point is blocked or off. Either way, it does not go in. The score 26-6 here. He's living up to his legacy in this game. Here is Brett Willoughby with the ball. And a tackle falls in on it. Again, just as we were talking about him for very little gain.
You know, in my head, I was just thinking, I wonder if he's worn out after that long run. And I think he answered the question.
You can hear how physical this game has been. We've been hearing that a lot throughout this game.
And you can really tell the way they play hard.
4th down and 9, knocked away, picked off. Noah Elton running the opposite direction. Great field position coming up for Spring Grove. How did he maintain control?
How about his closing speed on that? I thought that was going to be a completion. He tips it, but great concentration. And you can see just the way he plays.
2nd down and goal. Foles following his blockers to get in, and it's another touchdown for Spring Grove in this 9-man championship game.
How many touchdowns do you see like that, where he's getting slowed down about the 4-yard line, and somehow he just fights through it, falls forward, and it ends up being a touchdown? He's just got that uncanny ability to know where that goal line is. And
of Spring Grove. Foles attempting the 2-point conversion. And it's not going to happen that time. 32-6, it will stay with 7 minutes left.
Just hanging in there. We've seen him make a lot of plays on defense as well as offense, too.
3rd and 3 for Stace. Still going. And Tyler Kirsten will swing him down hard to the ground. That's easily a 1st down on a very patient run by Stace. 3 years as a starter. 2nd down and 8. Stace is back into the game, and somehow he wills himself to power through those tackles. We even saw this developing in the 1st quarter. It's a long time to have to power through what ails you. Stace to Harder. Flies into the end zone. That's the 2nd touchdown today for the Wolverines to make it 32-12.
And right here, you can see at the last second, he finds Harder. Nice throw, thrown across your body. And just a great effort. You love to see Mountain Lake finish this drive off.
Harder was not going to be denied on that play. And with his athleticism, with his size, Tim Kirk and Harder hope that he'll have some opportunities in college. But as you see a lot of times in 9-man, it sometimes takes some extra discussions here to get those opportunities. 2-point conversion fails, so it'll stay a 20-point deficit.
4th quarter of that game. So for Spring Grove to put up 32 points is pretty impressive against this defense.
Here is Stace taking off again. He switched the ball over, going toward the end zone, stays in bounds, and it's another touchdown for Mountain Lake Area. Abraham Stace gets it.
He is explosive, isn't it? That looked a lot like his first touchdown run in the 1st quarter. Gets to the outside, and he looks like he's in agony, not feeling good. Great ball fake, and watch his vision. Right there, he splits him. And he has got some great speed. There's not too many people in this state of Minnesota that are going to catch him when he gets in the open field. He's electric. He is fun to watch as well.
He will be extremely exciting to watch next year, and I think the fans for Mountain Lake area should be very excited about that, and excited about the season that he's had too, and celebrating the success of a dominant season. You read some of those scores. They've been absolutely dominant in an undefeated season. Here's Mace Herrick trying for 2. And he will be kept out of the end zone. Really struck me as being very genuine. Here's Foles taking off. And here he's got space. He is going all the way again. Another touchdown for Alex Foles in Spring Grove.
Did you see that ball fake, Sloan? They're running that option play, and he ball faked that he was going to pitch that, and it worked, and he went right up the seam. What a run. What a play.
He has sold those the entire game.
He really has. It's just a beautiful ball fake, and you know, you got to make a shout out too to that offensive line. There's been, you know, when he cuts up, watch him make that cut right there. There's no one pursuing. You know, they just did a great job up front, and great job to Zach Hauser and his staff.
There was holding on the play, so another try here at the 2-point conversion. Foles, plenty of time, didn't even have to move out of the pocket, and he completes the Kai Bjerke to make it 40-18 with 1:08 left. Spring Grove comes out on top. A moment there between the two quarterbacks. Has to be a lot of respect between the two after an extremely hard-fought game. Mountain Lake area, a tremendous season. Only one loss on their record. This one right here, but Spring Grove continues their dominant season now. 28 straight wins.
Will the captains please step forward? Receive your championship trophy and gold medals. Congratulations. Spring Grove Lions, back-to-back. 9-man for Spring Grove.
Look at those guys on the sideline. Could be prouder representatives of Spring Grove. Both teams played extremely well here to set the tone for this Prep Bowl 2018.
Defending state champs, and you did just that. Take us through the journey of this year and what it took to repeat titles back-to-back.
It's pretty special just knowing it was a different group of guys other than our 3 returning starters. Might not have been pretty at times today, but when we needed a big play, it seemed like someone stepped up always, and Alex had a big game on the ground and just, you know, came out ready to play today.
You said you had to play your very best game of the season to win this. Aside from some interceptions, do you think you accomplished that?
I don't know if we played our best, but Mountain Lake is a very good team. A lot of respect for that program. A lot of good players. You know, they might have forced us not to play our best today. But, you know, to come out as state champs, it feels great. And, you know, this guy standing next to me right here, last game with him at QB. So it was nice to go out on top.
You only come across a player like this once in a generation. What's it been like coaching him?
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, 2 state championships, and everything he's accomplished, he's earned it.
Congratulations, Coach. We're going to turn it over here to Alex. Alex, the Wolverines thought that they had a defense that could take you guys down today. They proved that they couldn't do it. How were you able to break through that offensively?
They did have a good defensive plan coming in. I will give them that. They slowed us down the first half, caused me to throw a few interceptions, but my team picked me up. The offensive line just kept going. I think we just weared them down after 4 quarters, and the gaps just started to open up, and we just took advantage of them being a little tired.
The Mountain Lake area, they have a great run offense. Your defense countered them and held them in this game. How was your defense able to do so?
I think our motto has always been bend but don't break, and today we really showed that with all the goal line stands. But that's my team coming back, picking me up after throwing those interceptions on our side of the field. I think we just flowed really well today. We were playing our best defense probably all year, and we hit very well.
Alex, you are one of the most prolific players in the entire state of Minnesota. Take us through the journey as you now finish out your career as back-to-back state champions.
Yeah, that's definitely the greatest feeling I ever have had. It's just been a lot of getting up in the mornings, working with the guys. This isn't just me. Everything I've done has come from them, from how many hours they put in to block people, to catch balls, to get off everything. That's all them. I'm thankful for those guys the last 5 years that I've been playing.
It's been an incredible ride watching you, Alex. Congratulations on a great career.
This Spring Grove team under Zach Hauser lost 5 straight years to Grand Meadow. They show that they belong here by winning again.
Well, legacy. I love watching greatness. We saw greatness today. A lot of fun doing the game with you, Sloan.
The winner of the 9-man championship is Spring Grove. They cap off a dominant season.